Now, I've been playing Subnautica now for too long. I actually wanted to play Skyrim real quick. It seems that I have no time for that, probably. So we're back. Let's see the terrifying message that we can receive now. So actually, let's put our ship back safely.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And the Seamoth is retired for now, the Sea Wolf. Because there's nothing we need from it anymore. As far as I know. I actually kept a lot of stuff actually. Now let's eat ourselves a little bit full. There we go. Take one more bottle. Gel sack. Oh, gel sack is for food. Oh, great. I did not know that. Now let's see what this communication is about. I need to repair it because it's broken.
A new message has arrived. Playing message.
Subject 11783 destroyed. Mode patrol. New targets. New targets accounted for 1. Now it is an alien life form that is actually saying that. And the alien life form was actually saying that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to reveal it to you. It's the warper. It actually somehow connects to other warpers. And it cut through our system and it tells us what it was finding. And it found us. The warpers know that we are here. And they want to find us. Now we have aerogel. One needs a gel sack and some oxide to actually make. We found some red ice and cooked red ice blueprints we have now as well. Now there's not really much more, but we need to milk this one to actually go further down. And we also found nickel that was used for some... Yeah, the nickel ore is used for the Cyclops upgrade number 2. But we need 5 plastic steel and a Mark 1. So there's another lot of titanium to find. And the Mark 1 is what you can build over there. But that's the food we can make. That's the other food that we can make. And it is the gel one. Now I don't know. Can you actually put the gel inside a... Oh my god, you can. It's time to build more beds. As we scan the gel as well. As well as the deep mushroom. I scanning you. Yeah, I always scanned you. Blood fine. You can also scan that. So yeah, I actually did not know you could cut those. I actually was thinking about, oh, let's experiment with this, and then I just cut them, man. But it seems that it worked out great. So, with that everything done, and back to where we were starting, we can actually stop here. Let's actually store our stuff, and then I will be off for today. Let's see, lithium, aluminium. Now we now also have a new one for new. We also have now a new chest for the nickel ore. So that's also what I'm going to make later on. For now, let's just put our power cell away. Let's go over here. Let's put our signals away because we don't need those anymore. And we only have one more signal. And let's see. Anything else that was interesting to us? This is all the crew designs of who they are and what their details are. Not very much useful there. Now, this is some of the research that we needed to find. So I will actually tell you some of them. Now, the fauna reproduction, very much useful. Fauna on the planet evolved with a single generous capital, both egg lying in sesames, once laid useful cryogenic material from an individual material. It is bone vesicles. These fossils likely come from an ancient ancestor of the Leviathans, which inhabit this planet today. The last laboratory table and a complete scanner incorporate technologies far beyond our current level of understanding. The hypnosis, equipment maintenance, staff maintenance, specimens analyzing, and a specimen gen manipulation. As in other case, the flora one, these local floras are being held in stasis. The alien evidently sought an extensive knowledge of the planet's ecosystem. Now, the specimen research facility is something I'm going to read. Yes, this device catalogs information on the organisms located at the facility prior to the bacteria released into the ecosystem. A number of entries has been translated. The carryfish shows no immunity to infections. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. The surely limits symptoms reminisce on exposure to emperor stomach enzymes, but symptoms quickly recur. The sea dragon, and let me tell you that is one of the monsters that we didn't see yet. Adult specimens too large to study in containment. Ex-specimen acquired for nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Sample of eggs has been retained for continued high priority research on Leviathan hatch mechanics. Now we have the peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity transmits enzyme to other specimens. Now that's the little trail that we saw. Now, here it goes. The unidentified Leviathan. The closest translation of the alien symbol of the specimen is the Sea Emperor. Bone sample from the Sea's Leviathan specimen indicates some potential for carrier immunity. Single specimen captured for studying and purpose-built Emperor containment facility. Constructed in volcanic region at a depth of 1,200 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, the thing that we found. the 500 the element terminal plant is probably the last base that we need to find to cure ourselves. Now, the last PDA assessment, but unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility description. It may be possible to acquire their further data and on their attempts to develop a vaccine. Now I'm actually thinking that it is almost the last facility. It's not the last, but almost the last. Now the critical damage report. Skeletal remains found in the habitat. Skeletal remains of the fast predator discovered inside of artificial habitat at the university. Habitat, the environment constructed to house specimens suggested kept like a containment for research purpose for months or even years. Organic matters indicate that the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decay. Cause of death, time of death, consolidated with the facility abandonment. There is a little physical damage to the skeleton, suggesting death from malnourishment or outside influences. Now there's an alien sensor. The alien sensor is an oriented towards the skeletal remains, suggesting the outpost was established to part to study the ecosystem of evolutionary biologically. Now, this is important. The self-warping quarantine enforcement unit, the Warper, that's what it's called. This life form shows a sign of heavy genic modified and extensive medical craft. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the facility and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been planted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nerve system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nerve system has been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communication. Assessment on programmable hunter/killer. Avoid. That shows us that this one is indeed a robot. I actually have to think what I will say. So for now we actually have everything we need to find. So for now it's actually for us to stop, make the upgrades, but I'm actually going to look first what it needs and how deep we actually can go with submarine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you.
All systems online.
Now there's food here now. You can actually use this. You can actually pick up the watermelon. You can pick up this. Cook the plants real quick again. And look at all those watermelons. We never have to eat again. Well, it lags our PC a little bit. Either way, we could reach a depth with this thing up to 500 meters. Now the CMOF can go lower. Let's actually turn on the light system here. Internal light. There we go. But as we know, inside of this base is also this upgrade panel. But needs a plastic steel and an aluminum oxide crystal to actually make it go further down. Now there's a docking bay, a repair module for the submarine, and for the exosuit it has a fire supporter. What we're going to need probably, we have a Cyclops shield generator. Now this one and this one I'm going to take. And I'm probably going to do this one aside. With plastic steel and an aluminum oxide crystal. That we don't have yet, but we will get it. And then we'll make our shields a little bit stronger and we'll let our ship go much more down once we have to Mark II. So we need only 1 plastic steel for the first upgrade and we need more for the second upgrade. Now to go to all the way down, as far as I know, you need the prawn suits. I'm not sure, but I think so. So for now, I'm DarkWolfNL. This was Subnautica. We've done a lot of stuff. I hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you guys when we're going to the next alien thermal plant. Goodbye.